In this video, we're going to take a look at the brand new Rlaarlo X12s. Oh, you know, check speed, performance, durability, see if it can do any stunts. Handling, of course, which so far it seems like it's going to be pretty good. Also available in blue. We're going to check some comparisons to the ROG One, because it does seem to be built off the same platform. In the box with this broski, you get a sticker sheet, a second sticker sheet where some of them are already applied. There is a battery sitting in there we'll look at in a minute, a charger. And that's a 2-amp charger, by the way. It's going to be faster than your standard USB cable. Basic tools, extra differential gaskets because these are sealed differentials, and a speed pinion. We will be checking the speed with both pinions. Transmitter that's supposed to be good up to 350 meters. Oh, throttle's only set at 75. We'll go ahead and turn that up right now. And there are 2 different positions you can mount the wing in. You can see it is a longer wheelbase than the ROG One monster truck. I'm curious to see what they've done here because as much as I love this thing, it was plagued with some axle issues. I hope that they've changed that. Comparing a replacement axle I have here, the new ones on the buggy do look blacker. I am going to stress this as much as I can in a reasonably unreasonable way to see if they'll hold up better on this car than they did here. Straight up, I can see we got the aluminum hinge pin brackets for the front. The rear pin brackets are plastic. Those metal ones are an upgrade. This was plastic all the way around, but you can buy them front and rear. It would have been cool to get a clipless body, but at least they have tethers on them. As usual with Rlaarlo, it's got amazing feeling suspension. This should be a really good setup for medium roughness terrain. You can still stiffen it up if you need to. It's gonna absorb jumps really well. Sway bars in the front and in the rear, laser etched metal chassis, and still have a bunch of those dreaded 1.5 millimeter hex screws. But on here, those screws are all blank. But on the buggy, the more important ones are listed as 10.9 hardness. So hopefully there is actually a difference in the hardware. Adjustable camber and tie rods. We have shielded but non-sealed bearings. Got that standard 2200 milliamp hour battery. That's 3S. Got a nice little bracket for the ESC connector. 2845 3600 kV motor. 45 amp ESC with a cooling fan. Sliding adjustable motor mount. Adjustable slipper clutch. Shock heights are adjustable here and here. It's got droop screws, an upper chassis brace, and this exact electric setup powers this monster truck with bigger tires. That tells me this is gonna be crazy. I guess the true test is gonna be on the road. .39 mph. Of course, we're gonna do the high-speed pinion in a minute too. Ooh, that noise scared me. It handles acorns nicely. Yeah, sick. Good morning. Nice day for a drive. Yes. Authorized vehicles only, sir. This one doesn't count. Wasn't how I pictured it in my head. Oh, what? What? No way! Alright, I have a plan! First off, even if you don't plan on jumping this thing, that is a big weak point. All this mass is major leverage against nothing but these upper diff housing ears. Of course, the cold temperatures are gonna play a part in this, but that is just not enough beef. I'm hoping for a few parts from the ROG One, and maybe even use the bumper, we can solve this. So I'm gonna attempt to do that right now, and then we're gonna jump it some more, because we gotta know. Alright, got the monster truck shock pulled apart. Got the upper diff housing, shock tower with front brace, and the shock tower is different. It has the extra hole there for that brace. Rear bumper for extra support, and here's a good look at those metal differential gears, metal spur, and the slipper plates. Okay, shock tower and front brace are in, minus the screw. Now this part's important. Since this body post assembly mounts in the same screw hole as that front brace, we've got to get a little creative. Use my precision cutting tool, and that wasn't quite precision enough. Hunt down a longer screw. Well, just look at you. The screw is new. I think that'll do. Now getting the bumper and the wing installed is gonna be interesting because it does share some of the same holes. Don't you dare. And then we're getting back to the action on a hopefully more robust rear area. All right, well, things got interesting, but I think we're good. I used two 2.5 by 20 millimeter screws. They go through that upper bumper portion and then into the wing. I used a slightly longer one there so you could see it poking out. Hopefully all that work wasn't for nothing, and let's go see if we can keep it in one piece. I think I forgot to mention, I did put the speed pinion in there when I did all that work. I think I got my mesh too tight. I even double checked. What? 43. Yeah, it can definitely go faster than that. I gotta adjust that. That seems better. 43. Not that that's bad or anything, but I expected more. I figured it would do more. This is gonna get really muddy. What? That is good. Oh, that wasn't. It's got air control. You can see the imprint of the chassis. This jumps way better than I thought it would. Oh! Oh, that was right on that wing. Hey, buggy front flip wasn't pretty. Does have a bit of torque steer to it. Wow, that was weird. Oh, rain of rocks hidden in the leaves. I'm trying to get another hit on that wing. We gotta know. Oh, I didn't even mean to do that. Ooh, that sounded horrible. But you know what? It was just the wing. Nice, dude. We'll verify that in a bit, of course. Oh. Oh, I think we're losing some battery juice. Do another one. Durability, you know? Durability. Oh, yeah. Right on the nose. Oh, boom! I feel much better now. At least we know we can strengthen it, but it's a bit of work to make that happen. A little bit of a warmer day today, so figured I would try another speed test. Because I don't think 43 is it. Oh, man. Oh, watch out for Frosty. Oh wait, my phone's over here. 48, much better. Well, need a little more finger control on that one. I guess I'll just go for a front flip then. These brakes are fun to play with. Come on. Yeah, that was nice. Okay, I'm gonna do my first major axle test. Oh! Woo! Man, this feels mean. Trying to test those axles out. Ooh, missed. Ah. One more. Ooh. Ding. Well, I think I'm about as confident in reasonable axle testing than I can be. Now, I am saying that both rear ones are bent a little bit. The fronts don't seem to be. Now, is it possible axles are still gonna break? Certainly. Rlaarlo did tell me that they have been upgraded on these since the first release of that. The axles on this have a slightly different color to them. Maybe it's just that they're newer. But if you do happen to break one, they do sell the upgraded ones finally. Or at least they will soon. All right, final closer inspection here. We've got a bent shock standoff screw right here. They do, of course, have upgrades for those. They sent me a couple options to show you. Shock cap protectors, and of course, S2 steel standoffs. I mean, in normal buggy style driving, I just don't think that's gonna be all that necessary. You may not ever need those. Not once did a single body pin ever pop out, by the way. Oh yeah, of course we broke the spoiler up pretty good. Oh, and I've got that bumper on here now. I think it probably should come that way. It's not like it's weird for a buggy to have a small bumper. I mean, the 3S Typhon has one. I'll list the parts that I use down in the description in case you want to do that. But yeah, that's more money you have to spend to make this probably how it should have been from the start. Which, by the way, seems to have worked perfectly. There is no breaks. Everything looks awesome. Diff housing still good. No cracks. Motor just feels slightly warm. ESC just feels slightly warm. Just under 50 degrees out today. The steering is very responsive. The brakes, just like always on Rlaarlo, are very responsive. Chassis is still perfectly straight. Took a lot of hard hits on that nose too. Suspension still operates smoothly front and rear. Nothing broken. Everything perfectly in place. And I was hard on this thing. And to compare it to their older buggy, the X12, you can see that the new one has a longer wheelbase. Width is about the same. Speed and power seem relatively similar, though I would give this one the better handling, and I would say overall has better build quality. And while this one's seen better days, I would give this one the win on the looks as well. If you found this helpful and you plan on getting one of these, using the link that I've got in the description is very helpful to us, so thank you. This was a lot of fun. A whole lot of fun. And now I just want to see one on the Omni Terminator platform.